Have you ever been thirsty? Have you ever been so thirsty to the point where you can't even move and you have to force yourself to fall on the ground in search of hydration? Well, I sure know I have. I'm Team Vazquez, and this is my story. Well, I was sitting there doing the usually, playing game, getting that game off to the ladies, talking my way through success, as usual. And that gets talking a lot, that gets your throat dry. You need something to hydrate you and keep you going. Talking ain't perpetual.
My name is Crystal Clear, and I am a nutritionist at the Tavin Vazquez Memorial Hospital, and I've been there for about 6 years. A student should drink about 8 cups of water a day. That's the recommended amount.
I was in 7th grade, TV media, doing the dang. Well, I was sitting in class and I started to realize I needed to drink because my throat got real dry, my voice started cracking, I started looking real dumb, you know what I mean? And that's not good for the ladies, like, you have that, you know what I mean, boss man?
I am Mr. Bernardus Johnson. I'm a TV media teacher at the local high school, and I've been working for about 37 years now. Students should be free to get water wherever he goes, not just in my class. But if a person's thirsty, he should get water to replenish himself. And I think it helps the body work better, think faster.
I wasn't really paying attention in the first place, but when I tried to pay attention, it really wasn't working at all.
A student who's thirsty in class, their concentration level drops dramatically, and they can't pay attention because they're thinking of other things like getting a drink, and they can't concentrate on school.
I tried being polite and raise my hand about it because that'd be the polite thing to do, but it seemed to not be working. It seemed to ignore me, so I kind of had to just shout out in the middle of the lesson. I wasn't paying attention. I doubt anyone else was, so I just shouted out.
My policy when a student wants to go and get a drink of water or go to the bathroom, or as soon as they finish their work, whatever work we're doing or whatever notes we're taking, as soon as they finish your work or finish taking down whatever notes, then you can go get a drink or go to the bathroom.
The trip from the classroom to the water fountain is a distance. I have to say at least like 112 paces. That's like a foot after a foot if you didn't know what the pace was. Man, I don't even know what the pace is. But, it was just walking there and I was dying. I was at the point where I was just crawling on the ground like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. And I made it, barely. When I approached the fountain, I had this it was like being born again. Like I was crying and stuff, and it felt so good to be out and feeling good again. It felt like it was my first day living again. I felt like I died and I came back to life like a zombie or something. Like when I got the drink, it was like heaven. It was like my tongue never tasted anything. It was just so delicious, even if it was school. School water's usually nasty, but I guess since I was dying so badly, it was just like it tasted like filet mignon. It did. Good. It was easier than I thought it'd be, I was so happy about getting the drink and everything. I kind of skipped, I skipped. I seen a couple friends. I had to stop and talk. And then, I didn't talk as much because I knew I'd get thirsty again. The trip back was it was good. It felt real good to be not thirsty.
Some people go for drinks to probably talk with friends that they can't talk to the rest of the day, or some to smoke, or things they're just getting from her class.
I felt real dumb because I really messed my chances up with the girl, but that means I could just focus on school now, So every student should do here in high. It's a good school, you learn a lot. Stop focusing on girls.